we now have these rituals, and we are now trying to raise a Vuzul.
You gotta go be an adult for a while, puppets? Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Sometimes being an adult is not fun, but you gotta do it.
As if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines at the moment. Nothing. That didn't do anything. The torch blew.
Okay, so now, how many of the rituals do we have to do?
Dark one. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar.
6 or something?
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5, but then it said...
Yes, have fun, puppets. Tell me, what was the book that we got from the Borgoff?
Well, it had the last right in it, so...
Oh.
That didn't do anything.
Okay, alright. So that's why.
You take the torch.
I always find popcorn...
The altar feels strangely warm.
Now I know why. Because I can't ever eat. It's a ratio of mouth to popcorn.
That didn't...
I finished my sandwich first.
No one seemed...
my cake.
You started eating the cake in the middle.
It's because it was touching my sandwich.
Stop making excuses.
That didn't do...
Okay, come on.
There are lines in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines at the moment.
Losing you guys on the phone, so you switched to the PS4. So did you see the part, Emily, where I
feels strangely warm to your
like
touch.
At the end of the video where I fell with Spyro? like, I could do this one more time. Should I quit? And I should have probably quit. That was the point where I probably should have quit
yesterday. The ritual isn't designed... Nothing. That did... That didn't... There are lines in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines.
Ingenuity, what you doing, buddy?
It doesn't... It doesn't...
I was like,
that
no!
Didn't...
You see the rage? The rage quit?
Nothing. That didn't do...
I had Canadian Kitty and Mux there with me, and they were laughing. There was... Hello, Cherry Pie! Thank you so much for the shout-outs for Tangled Gamer Girl. Yes, she's a newer streamer. She plays a lot of Sierra games that like we play and other games. Right now, though, she's not playing any games, but she will.
The altar doesn't look
and
quite ready for the...
Cherry Pie, thank you again for the shout-out for Puppets. Puppets is playing The Forests. And they've got a new, I guess it's a DLC, so he's been learning how to use the hand glider and stuff like that. And can you eat Ingenuity?
That didn't do it.
Something about Ingenuity is still not working there, Cherry Pie.
Oh,
you spelled it backwards. I mean, it's the I and the U are switched. And also, we have Sing being Monk that is here, and they're also streamers. And thank you so much. Yes, you plan on picking your laptop up today.
Oh, nice. A strong magical aura.
You're doing the adult thing here.
Torch on the right side of the altar
Everybody's doing adult things. We're playing video games.
Yeah. So Tangled, your laptop is hopefully in good shape now.
Thank you. Ooh, Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. My game. I like that game. We should come on and talk about it. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, how many daggers have? Oh, okay, 2.
So you're eating
this is not a good
eggs, mashed potatoes, and scrambled eggs? Interesting.
Hey, Hero's life may be tough, but that's no excuse for
Puppets likes syrup. Puppets like syrup on his scrambled eggs, he told me. I'm eating popcorn.
One thing I found
it's healthy
is really
as corn.
one thing I really that's really good with like scrambled eggs is Baby Bam.
He likes Bam. Do you know how to was in Bam?
It's a Emerald Lagasse.
Do you remember
recipe.
Emerald? Is he still around?
I guess so.
I mean, I haven't seen him.
Well, go ask Whitney.
Okay, so yes, my ex is fixing it for me. He downloaded all my games from GOG and Steam already on the computer. That's a very nice ex. No
That
tracking
didn't do
software or
anything.
anything like that. Mashed
That didn't
potatoes
do
are
anything.
still cooking.
I know I saw Emerald Lagasse's red sauce.
Still
yesterday, but-
couldn't wait. Made X. Okay, so he's still doing his red sauce. He has his own cooking line.
Yes.
That did.
Well, I'm the one
That's
who went
not
grocery.
Jack.
I'm the one that did grocery
That-
shopping. So
But
The
I
altar feels
just
strangely
haven't
warm to your touch.
watched an Emerald show in so long that I didn't know.
maybe it was
Anyway.
a sandwich.
That didn't
So
do anything.
he has. Oh yeah, maybe he does want a garlic and avocado sandwich since he's a creepy dude. We're doing great, Cherry Pie.
The
We're
altar
just
remains
sitting here.
unmarked.
I just finished my breakfast.
That didn't do anything.
Brunch. My brunch.
Altar remains simple.
The altar
Cake.
feels.
And popcorn. But I did have a healthy
That
something
didn't do anything.
first.
That didn't do it. That didn't.
He's putting everything on the computer for you so you won't F it up. Believe me, that would be Edenwaith. I mean, Edenwaith, he would take care of that job for me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would F it up. But with this Windows computer that I have,
There are lines in the sand.
he doesn't
As if
really
it has
mess
been
with it
used
that
in the
much, and
past.
I do a lot of the stuff myself, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on the day.
That didn't do it.
Does help to have some idea of programs and stuff like that, so
Oh, let's take this thing.
You press the
he
dark
knows
one
when
side
I'm
against
tired
the
or
top of the
frustrated, I
altar.
start
Sand
clicking and
swirls and
adding
shifts
deleting
to form a
things.
mirror
Whoop,
image
there
of
with
the
the operating
sign.
system.
The dark one sign
Get the C
dissolves
prompt.
into the sand. Its purpose.
Whoa, I think we really messed up.
There we go. I was trying to remember, like, what am I missing here? Oh, okay. Then start looking,
How
do
are
the
you,
adventure
Cherry
thing.
Pie? How's everything going for you?
She did try to see if you're on to play some Diablo 3, but it was like late our time, so it'd been like really late your time.
Well, wasn't the agreement 11
You
o'clock?
unroll the scroll
She passed
containing
out.
the
That's what
bones.
happened.
Most likely, she probably got
Words
some
are
sleep.
visible at last.
Well, I'm glad she got
and
some
you
sleep.
begin to perform. the
Talking about
ritual.
Cherry Pie as if she's not here.
Ah, Woozle.
Woozle, Dark One, come! I stand among your massive bones. Let your skeleton once more be filled with your presence. The rocks of the cave creak and groan around you, as if forced to bear some massive weight. Yeah, a Woozle! Take shape once more in this place
Why do
that
we
is
want
your
this thing?
home.
We're gonna kill it, right?
Stand again among us.
Well,
The bones near the altar start to sway and move, as if a massive wind was blowing change through the cavern. Yeah, a Woozle, Dark One, come. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hand.
Well, that's the last time you're
Suddenly
using
you
that.
realize that the nearest bones have formed into a cage and are closing around you.
Grrr. See what happens when you mess with the dark side? We should have just gone to Walmart or done something else besides this for
Bones
activities.
momentarily glow.
We should have done something else. Watch TV, read a book.
Your frostbite spell has frozen the bone.
Ooh, so we gotta try all the different spells
do
to try to get
alternating hot and cold.
You reheat the brittle bones with your flame dart.
hot and cold, up and down. Yes, don't let me touch things. I become very
That did
bitchy
it.
and it's ugly.
Brittle bones cannot take any
And
more of your
Emily's
own
doing
sort
great.
of spells.
Cherry
They
Pie,
crack
how are
and
you?
fall to
And
the
your
ground.
adulting things.
I
I think she's lurking. Lurky, lurky.
Anyway, we're
You take
Turkey,
the
jerky.
trying to raise the Dark One of Woozle. Of course, the idea is that we're going to be trying to get rid of it and banish it back to its own realm again.
Well,
The
we
sands
tried to
on the
raise
bone
Zool,
altar
and that didn't go
shift
very
under
well
your
either.
gaze, as if they and the altar
We don't
are
have, the Ghostbusters to take care of our problems here. So.
Really had planned to stream Spider-Man, but then started playing, and I'm halfway through. It feels bad.
Yes, it is. It is hard to stream mid-game.
Okay, notice now this sphincter is now pulsating.
Yes.
Man, that doesn't sound bad at all, now does it?
No, and when you think about that on the, when you hear that back on the VOD, you're going to be like, oh my God, did I say that really out loud?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's good back. I'm by talk, not so good at watching gameplay. Well, thank you for. Well, that makes it fun. I mean, otherwise I would just sit and play games. So that's.
Well, we appreciate you coming by and talking. We appreciate those who are lurking, or something like that. And that's what streaming does to you, people. That's the disclaimer you need to put on the bottom of your stream. It makes you talk out loud to everything. I would probably talk to a stone.
The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder.
Da 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 da. But
so, this one is kind of reminds me of the end of Quest for Glory 2 in many regards, because you have kind of several different trials you have to complete. It's kind of cool.
I like the background. The background looks like a really cool background. Flyover. So what if you didn't have the little flyover thing?
Well, that's why because you have several different classes, it makes this game kind of interesting. So if you're a thief, you can use acrobatics to jump around. If you have I think you need the rope and grapnel or something like that if you don't have magic or acrobatics, so they'll allow you to swing over.
Okay, so question: could you have used the grapnel hook now instead of flying over?
Probably.
Okay. You were talking to your TV shows and the cat. Yes, the cat often gets talked. The cats, plural, often get talked to. The big cat gets talked to about dietary stuff, such as not eating, overeating, how she will look great when she is skinny. Many of the things that I do.
This is not a good.
And the little one is stay the hell off the Christmas tree.
All the cats I've had, and I think this is the first one that actually likes to climb the Christmas tree.
She aggressively climbs to the top of the Christmas tree. The branches
this
have
is not
been
a good.
Absolutely, yes, it does kind of remind you of Space Quest 1 and King's Quest in a way.
Oh yeah,
Space Quest for sure.
When you mean last King's Quest, which one are you talking about?
The one that you...
Let her answer. Now, with Space Quest, I can definitely see like kind of the Space Quest 1. I can definitely, like when you're in Corona, it kind of reminds me of that.
I was thinking that in the caves at the in the King's Quest, the new one, the 2015.
Okay, there was that.
That's what I was thinking.
One that just
we are going to play that.
Yeah, the 2015 one. Yeah, that was a really good one.
We are going to play that.
Yeah,
we are planning to play that next year. That is after Full Throttle.
I really liked what they did there. So.
Yeah, we enjoyed. We played that on the 4 and
PlayStation 4.
On the PlayStation 4, and we didn't, because we had it on the PlayStation 4. We didn't get all the ending episodes.
Set beneath the altar
is
partly
like
filled
Aftermath,
with the still viscous blood of many past victims.
With the season.
You can see black stains.
So I think that's going to be like the month,
relics of the dark
probably right after Full Throttle, and it'll be in the month of January. Yes, apparently there's an Easter egg nod to your brother in the last game. Really?
Words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Yeah, a woozle, bringer of blood. I bring fresh blood to fill your veins.
Tango Game Girl, my adult thing starts right now. It's before Christmas edition.
Prick your finger and let a few drops of blood drip into the altar bowl. They seem to sizzle and roil within the black bowl.
She'll be streaming after me.
Yeah, a woozle.
He isn't famous or anything, but there's a nod to it.
Let this chamber fill with your fiery blood once more. Drops of thick acid liquid begin to form and drip from the altar into the bowl. Ya, a woozle, bringer of blood.
What's part of this is
The
a good
dark
idea?
liquid
Nothing.
oozes forth from openings throughout the chamber and begins to fill the channels below. The blood hisses and sizzles as it flows. The scroll falls from your hands into the altar bowl, where it is instantly consumed by the acid.
What? He just did a Wikipedia history thing
A
and is a
thick,
know-it-all on
putrescent
all
liquid
Minds
now
Quest.
oozes and flows
On
through
King-
the
Maybe she
cave.
means King's
King's
Quest.
Quest.
Yeah,
It's
when I
highly
try to type
corrosive and
King's
in
Quest
general
on my
like
phone,
something you
it
best avoid.
tries to autocorrect it to Kong's Quest.
I'm going to have a little
The blood
munchkin in
bears
the
a
house
striking resemblance to
and
hydrofluoric
a
acid,
full
at least in
chaotic
its corrosive
family
properties.
filled all the way probably till the end of the year. And now
Let's
here's the deal, Cherry Pie. I'm off on that Friday, I believe. Let me double check, because as I was telling Puppets,
From the
I'm
way the
supposed to
blood
be off
is
that
gouging
Friday.
new channels in the rock.
And I believe my company is closed on the 24th, which is Christmas Eve, and on the 31st, which is New Year's Eve. But I have to double
spell
check.
has
And once I know, then I'll know if I'm taking that 21st off. And if I am, then we could actually play early. Instead of late, we could actually play early if you want. Hey, you could even stream it, and I'll just hang with you on the stream. Deal? Okay, so yes, I feel bad. I'm not a buff like
frozen
you
acid has
or my
thawed and is
brother, but I
beginning
do
to flow
try to
again.
follow. I don't have the best
The
memory
acid
when it
here
comes
won't
neither
stay
do I always
frozen
have
if-
to ask him questions. I don't have the best memory when it comes to games. My memories are more emotional, not detailed, and associate emotions to past events. That makes really good sense to me. That
stone
makes a
valve
lot of
block-
sense to me. Okay, Cherry Pie, sounds like a deal. So I'll let
That
you know
didn't do
tomorrow, and then we can plan ahead, because
You feel a
if
surge of-
then you want to stream, I don't have to stream. If you can stream and I can play with you, we can just hang together on an afternoon stream on a Friday. Okay, or we can
another
stream
valve
together.
sphincter.
We can do a multiplayer too, if you want to. It's Diablo 3. We probably
huge
won't have
stone
that much of
tentacle
a
is
crowd,
hollow.
but it'll
Somehow
be our
reminds
usuals,
you
and
of a
we'll just
mocking
have fun.
imitation of a musical
Sound good?
instrument.
Oh, I remember first trying to do this, and I'm following the instructions, and I kept getting confused. And what it is, you have to blow on these various horns, but there's 3 small ones down there, and then the bigger ones up there. So I kept dying.
Yeah. Yes, we are. We are
We
our
spell has no
friends. We play a lot. We try to play a lot. We have the forest.
spell has no-
I definitely want to play the forest sometime with you and Ghost and Puppets. Definitely. Oh, there's so many. And I
Aqua
want to
Sombra-
play Subnautica. I've got it, so I want to play that.
Maybe it likes garlic.
Too many things. Okay, maybe
That
it likes
didn't do it.
garlic. Maybe the sphincter likes the garlic. Put your garlic up your... No.
breath ritual.
Now that's just plain wrong and
You unroll
incorrect
the
in so
scroll
many
containing
manners.
the breath ritual.
You want
Words
to
are
play
visible.
stream war.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
Whoa.
woozle
Okay.
of the breath of night. I shall come to draw forth your breath in the song of shadows.
Sounds like a plan. Whichever
On
way
the
you want to
most
go.
right
Let me
horn
just
shall
double
I
check,
begin thy
triple
song.
double check my
The shadows of darkness gather.
Because I also
Yeah,
do have to
a
do the adulting
woozle.
thing that day of cleaning
Then
the
shall I
house.
play on the leftmost of 3. The wind shall come forth among the
Try
shadows.
to cast a sandwich that works in
I shall bring breath again unto thy center. The wind
Ingenuity's
of darkness
laughing out
blows all before it.
Triple double triple check.
Yeah, a
it's really
woozle of the
charged.
breath of night.
Cyandia.
I shall sound the
Chronicles of
final
Cyandia.
note
That
on
looks like
high.
a neat game.
Yes,
The
that's
shadows
definitely
of
another
darkness
long
shall
running game, though,
rise
isn't it?
again.
Shadows of
You
Darkness.
sense an awakening and a waiting within the altar, as if it is alive and expecting something more.
Legend of Cryandria, formerly Fables and Fiends, is a point-and-click graphic adventure games developed by Westwood Studios in 1994.
Yep.
I had somebody, remember,
You take a deep breath, then blow hard into the hollow
Retro
tentacle.
Gaming, Retro Gamer, and he wanted me to play that. Okay, so gonna torment Sky for a
You take a
few.
deep breath,
Are you gonna go
Rub it,
chase
blow
her out?
hard
And
into the
then...
hollow tentacle.
Come here, kitty.
Hello, Ingenuity. Yes, we we're not going to bother the cat. She's out of arm's reach, and she will not like that.
Breath.
But Sky probably is really close to you. You can just reach up, grab air, and go.
Now, if I screw this up, I think I get eaten. So let's see. Let's just show it.
Did you save it?
Yeah.
All right. If we screw it up, we get eaten by the blah, 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 blah. Do you suppose that created a vacuum inside a tentacle by blowing so hard? Or was it just hungry? Whatever the reason, explosive decompression has set in.
I just put my laundry pile. Oh, man.
We rubbed her. Oh, wait a minute. Can I have her too? Oh, okay. Here we go. Torture for waking me up this morning. Torture for the Christmas tree. And I can do this too. Hold on to her for just a second. I'm going to put on the
You
hat of
unroll
shame.
the scroll containing the breath ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to read the ritual. Ya, a woozle of the breath of night, I shall come to draw forth your breath in the song of shadows. On the most right horn shall I begin thy song. The shadows of darkness gather. Ya, a woozle.
I have a couple pictures.
Then
She
shall
just
I
looks like
play
she's
on
going
the
to kill people
leftmost of
afterwards.
three.
Wah, 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 wah.
The wind shall come forth among the shadows.
It builds up. I had clean and dirty.
That's
days,
I
so
shall
it was
bring
really
breath
lazy.
again unto
then you
thy
have, like, I don't know
centre.
what's what.
The
I have to
wind
wash it
of
all again.
darkness
That's
blows
for waking me
all
up this
before
morning.
it.
That's for climbing the Christmas tree
Yeah,
last
you
night.
sense.
I know. Isn't it funny? It's called the Christmas
take a deep
hat
breath.
of shame.
You got to do that to all the cats.
And when we put her down, boy, she is going to run like you won't believe. Here we
You
go.
take a deep breath,
It's like, put me down,
then
damn
blow
it.
hard into the hollow tentacle.
Okay, so you got to get back to the adult things. Adult things have to happen, Miss Cherry Pie. Adult things have to occur. Thank you for the lurk. All right.
You take a deep breath.
Deep breath. Plow hard. Good luck. All
You
right.
take a deep breath.
All right. And stick your hand in the sphincter. Blow hard.
Your spell has no.
Do you have an extra bag of wind spell? Extra bunch of wind. Whoa, no! And out the... Oh, boy, that looks kind of, These are so Larry-ish. Another really good game you guys should try to play. If you haven't played it, it's really fun. It's a little bit... It's definitely
Grab the
racy,
tin-
but it's definitely a lot of fun. Lot of nuttiness. Okay,
spell it.
so... Your spell has no effect. So are we trying, Mel? I wasn't going to say it, but I thought it too. Hey, I say it like it is. Somebody once said they come on my stream because it's real and you really get to hear the things you're thinking. And the two balls above it are really even worse. I just happen to know the jiggling on the ball above it. You know what? Eden Waith is married to such a juvenile. He says yes. There's so many things that come to mind in this picture.
Breakfast laughter wish.
You feel totally numb. Can't see anything, feel anything, hear anything, taste anything, or even smell anything. Is this totally senseless?
Totally. So where in the hell are we that there's no sense? We are doing... Hey, that's what you take the, like, you know, it's like those fireworks things, the little sparklers, and you go, and you draw your name in the sky and all that stuff. Do you do that? Did you ever do that as a kid? Did anybody ever do that as a kid? Am I the only weird one that took the sparkler and drew in the sky? People just don't have any fun anymore. All right. End the game. The sense. Ooh, the game is ending. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can you still die?
You have no idea.
There's nothing. It's total blackness.
You have no idea. Wait.
Shh.
You just felt
Don't
something
ruin my
hard
reputation,
and round
Emily.
with...
Not because of that. I did it too. That's what it looks like. Okay, so is it someplace special in the black room here where we actually...
Yes, this is the sense one, and right now there's no senses, so you can't see, touch, feel, smell.
Ah, but there's... And you can't see, so you don't know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever did it, I was just randomly clicking around and just lucked out and clicking on the right area where the altar is.
Ah, so we are looking for the altar. Got it. Okay, so head up here. Yeah. So what is that spell that
I'm scared of dark.
Yeah, me too. I don't like the dark. I don't
Scared
like to
of the
sleep
dark.
with the door closed at night because of the dark.
Well, it doesn't matter because we have a cat that would just like go and knock on stuff anyways.
But I also have this theory that if I sleep underneath the covers, that the monsters will stay underneath the bed.
Yeah,
So-
and then they come out like, oh, can't get the kid. And then they hit
That's right.
you with baseball bats.
See, that's the thing. You can't get the kid because the kid is covered with a blanket, and it's blanket protection. It's not monster accessible. So you sleep with the darkness is amazing. Be screwed. That's how I sleep. One
You
leg
begin
in
to
and one leg
read
out.
the
So if they ever
sense
come and
ritual
get me, the leg will
before
be
the
what
altar.
always gives me
Well,
away.
Ya, a woozle. Dark calls unto darkness. Reach out thy tentacles to feel life again. Let the sense of this world permeate thy smell. Ya, a woozle. The sounds of our world are loud in thine ears to do with what thou will. Let the light and shadow of this world enter thy sight. Let thine own shadow of darkness cover the world without the need of light.
Blackout curtains. So
Yeah,
dark
a
too.
woozle.
Yeah, but
Dark
not in an
calls
unknown
unto
cavern.
darkness.
I agree. I
As you
wouldn't want to be
complete
in
the
a
ritual,
dark
the
cavern.
scroll turns to dust in your hands. You hear a crackling
I think
noise
that would
and see flashes of lightning
this kind
from
of
the
thing
dendrites
that where I
as the
wouldn't
smell
know
of
where I was
ozone
touching or
permeates the air.
anything would make me very unnerved. Plus, my black cat enjoys tripping me in the dark. Ooh.
Mr. Fancy Whiskers.
Mr. Fancy Whiskers.
Zap.
Uh-oh. Were we supposed to get zapped?
It's the dendrites are on.
Ah.
Where are we again?
It's psychedelic, actually.
Eh,
When you think
I
about
was
it.
gonna
Are you looking for something else?
trying to find the exit.
One of these things. Well, we just got zapped by... We're like a lightning bug. We just got snapped.
Okay, I'm gonna restore.
A friend of mine is all upset, so I sent them a nipple-rubbing
You
video.
have no
and
idea
how
whether
they
you've managed to do anything or not. You have
Ingenuity.
absolutely
Remember
no
in
sense
his
of
dream,
touch.
Oh!
Didn't see that.
Oh, we have.
Sixth grade, we had a solo hike in the woods on a moonlit path. It was a beautiful 5-minute
You
trek.
have no idea. You have no...
See, Ingenuity does a lot better. Ingenuity does a lot better job of being Ingenuity than Mel does of being Ingenuity. Yes, the nipples were used for a
The
good
exit
cause.
seems to be...
Picked them up. In 6th grade, we had to do a solo hike in the woods on a moonlit path.
Wait.
It was a beautiful 5-minute trek. Safe area, though. I mean, this is kind of like, no one's going to jump out. Your friend of mine said you have nicer nipples than she does.
I was like, well,
Wow. Something just
Oh,
died
we don't
here.
really know what's in that
Our
one,
sense of smell
Ingenuity.
has just
So,
returned with a vengeance. Kind of wish it hadn't.
so it was probably very funny.
Okay, here we go.
I just don't know what
No, I'm
to
sorry.
say.
I was just going up the wrong way.
I haven't gone around comparing your nipples.
Well,
You hear a loud, almost explosive
I've talked
pounding,
about his nipples
and
a
something
lot
like
across
rushing
another
water.
streamer's page.
After a moment, you realize that you're hearing the sounds
Yes,
of your
you
own
almost-
heartbeat and of the blood pulsing through your veins. You stand still for a second until the sounds subside to a dull throb. You can hear again.
Here again. Yay, we can hear. And now you do the hello, hello, hello. Is anybody in there?
Blinding
in there,
glare
in there.
assaults your vision.
You're in a
You nearly
cavern.
fall from the path.
Darn it.
It's as if
All
you're
right.
staring directly at the sun.
Yes, your
After a
channel
bit, you
is the
still
Nipple
see
Rubbing
stars.
Club. No doubt
Now
about
at last you can see the cave you're in. Ahead of you.
it. So,
Eyes
very
open.
much so. Giving the biddies. All right.
Okay, there's the exit. I was having a hard time trying to find it. So.
Mm-hmm. So now you can just walk over to the exit, right?
Well, the dendrites okay, this is where it kept getting trapped. It was right over there. So, oh, see, it's a gigantic nose. Got the ears.
Oh, got it.
And these like bones in the ears.
That was what was in the dark.
An eyeball. Yeah, and these are the scents.
In the dark.
Is there a
Okay.
tongue somewhere? Yeah.
Okay, now we're ready to do
You
another
begin.
ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
avuz.
Now
Let
we
the
can
sense of this. Yeah. Let the light and shadow of this world enter thy
So
sight.
we have to get
Let
the
thine
exit
own
out, right?
shadow of
Yeah,
darkness
I mean,
cover
you
the
can force
world
your way through,
without
but there's
the
like other
need of
more
light.
clever ways about trying to get through.
Yeah,
Ooh.
avuzal.
So,
Dark calls unto
ingenuity.
darkness.
Not sure if I can join the club
As you
channel
complete
or
the
the
ritual,
club. I've nicked
scroll
my
turns
cats,
to
shaving
dust
them. I
in your hand.
never shave the cats.
You hear a crackling noise
Don't touch
and see
those
flashes of
areas
lightning
because
from the
those cats
dendrites
don't like
as the
it
smell
at
of
all.
ozone permeates the air.
Clumpy hairballs and what did we call them? Klingons. Hairballs and Klingons.
Yeah, the
You're
Klingons. I don't care if I'm getting tired. How would you know?
Every 6 weeks, really? Wow. Nipple rubbing. Wait, I didn't sign up for that. Oh, but you did. But you did. Yes, we have a pom-pom tail end. He gets his hair cut more than
This
you.
dendrite
Yeah, that's
stem
what I
is
was
a little
thinking.
narrower
It's every
and
6
more
weeks.
accessible.
Yeah, I've never shaved any of my cat. Well, you know what's not true? If they've had some type of procedure, then they've been shaved. Hello, Archelon. It's more like the Ingenuity Nightmare Nipple Rubbing Club. You could call it the NNRC. Have you done the NNRC lately? Archelon, you love me. He does. He does. He doesn't always talk on my stream. He hangs, but he doesn't always talk. So he must love you enough to say something, Mr. Ingenuity. For which I am so grateful, Archelon, that A, you talk, but B, that you hang out with me and listen to the crazy
feeling of
stream. And I'm sure, would
That
you
didn't do anything.
like a rub down with lava soap? Ooh, is that an offer? Is that going on in my stream? Shall we, we're trying to finish the game here, Emily. Just say. She's offering to rub down my clients. How you doing, Archelon? How's everybody going? Those who are lurking, don't think you're not important and that you're forgotten. You most certainly
This is not a good.
Lava soap is bad. Bad in a naughty way.
This is not.
I thought that was like a soap, lava soap. Let me look
This
it
is
up
not
on
a-
the internet. Can you tell me about lava soap? I had to look up FML one time.
This does not.
Trying to cool down. What you doing for being hot? What do you mean by cooling down? Okay, so lava soap. Lava soap. Lava soap
This is not.
Is it really? You could sell it. It's available at Walmart. Oh no, is it really?
This is not.
Yes, you can buy it for $2 for. Ah, it's summer there. Gotcha. It's not yet winter, but it's very, very close now. Heavy duty, the hand cleaner bar, lava soap, and it burns. Lava is a heavy duty hand.
Time your stuff past it, so.
Time yourself past it.
Yeah, to get past.
Okay.
Yeah, that takes some.
Archelon, spend your time in North America. Oh, I don't know. I think I've heard
That
South
feels
Africa
good.
is beautiful. Now, I guess it depends on where you're located.
That
But,
feels
I
good.
mean, do you know Lumen? Tales of Lumen, Archelon? He's from South Africa. He's a South African
feel a
streamer. Very interesting guy. Never been to North America. Been to Dubai in
Dubai.
Dubai in the summer temps between 50 and 60 degrees
Holy
Celsius. Holy freaking crap. All right. If 35 is 95, then 50
That'd be really
is
hot.
like
A lot.
130.
Because 40 degrees Celsius is like generally about over 100, so that's generally. No. Yeah, 50 to 60.
Yes, that is hot. Holy crap! Well, that is
Actually,
the desert, right? Dubai. What's the temperature for you there in Canada, in your
You just
part of the
felt-
Canada world? And let's see, our apartment doesn't have central air, so I hate anything above 85. I would agree with that. And even when it's hot and it's that time at nighttime, and you can't get any kind of. Okay, so you're colder than Ingenuity, because Ingenuity is -6.
Okay. Serenity says -17, so that's about just a couple degrees
Before
above
zero.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because about -19, -20 degrees Celsius is about 0
Here
degrees
are lucky
Fahrenheit.
stand.
So you're having a heat wave there, Serena, when you think about it.
When I lived in Montana, you would see, very,
Blinding glare
Having
after
a
a bit
heat
is-
wave.
very cold temperatures. And a guy I worked with, he ended up, he was actually Canadian, but he was working in the United States. And then he ended up moving to Calgary. And one thing he later regretted was -40 degree temperatures.
So, Archelon, where in South Africa are you? Way to the south, like Cape Horn, or are
You
you?
begin-
I mean,
yeah,
I know
yeah,
South
yeah.
Africa's huge, so you can just say north, south, east, or west. You don't have
Central.
to. Central. You don't have to tell us. I know, like the person I mentioned, Lumen, he is
doesn't-
like South and East
This is.
Africa.
This is not.
South Africa.
This,
Okay, so
This does not.
all right, here we go. We've missed
this
it.
does.
So yes,
This is not a good-
Serena is in Quebec, and Ingenuity is in Saskatchewan. I can never say it. I never can say
Saskatchewan.
it well. Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Stop. Stop.
He doesn't like
This
when
is
I
not-
say things wrong.
This is not.
He always corrects me, and then I
This is
say
not-
things wrong. He's like,
Can't
"No."
catch-
Okay, you're in
can't catch
comfortable
anything with a
56
grapnel.
degree weather, flip flops. Aha. So we are in 60 here too. Did you hear what he said? It said we were going to be in 60 degrees here.
Can't catch anything
The
with a.
temperature here in
Can't-
Denver is 49 degrees. Now, or 58.
This does not seem to.
58. So we could actually wear flip flops ourselves. All right. Kisnea, Western Cape, down at the bottom, middle. Kisnea. Very cool. So is that like near a sea? Down at the bottom in the middle. It's in the down at the bottom in the middle. Here, I'm going to look it up because I'm such a nerd and I spend so much time on my phone. On Wikipedia on speed dial.
There we go. That's what I was going for.
Yay!
This is not a good.
All right.
Yeah.
Now you
I
get
still
out.
got Zap,
Da 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 da. That sphincter is now open.
but- okay, I knew there was a place you could zoom. I
Yes.
think there's some things missing.
How do you pronounce Kensna? Kensna.
That feels
Okay,
good.
hold on. Videos on YouTube of. Okay, so we're gonna look it up because
The rough stone altar
Siri
is
won't.
covered with dark.
Did you notice my Siri is a man? Siri won't tell me how to pronounce it. It is a town with 68,000 inhabitants in the
You
Western
unroll the
Cape
scroll
province of
containing
South
the heart
Africa, and is
The
part of
words
the
are
garden
visible at
route.
last, and you begin to
Merriam-Webster
perform the
Dictionary.
ritual.
This post brought to you by.
Yeah, a Vuzel, master of darkness.
It's okay.
Your
Eden saw
servant
me using the
stands now before
Merriam-Webster
your heart
Dictionary.
of darkness.
I think it's
Let your
"n,"
heart
so no
pulsate
"k,"
again
but
with
"n."
power and life. You feel a heavy
Pronounce it
throbbing
for me,
sensation
please.
from your own
Thing,
heart,
thing, yeah.
as if some
Hey,
force
there are
is trying
elephants
to
there.
rip it free from your chest.
Well, so there used to be
Yeah,
elephants
a
in
Vuzel.
Mordavia.
No, but that's
Let the
beautiful. Look
heart
at this
of
aerial view
darkness
of
force
India
the
and
black
the waterfront
blood through
area.
your
It's
veins.
very beautiful there, and it's
The
right
pressure
where
on
I
your chest
thought.
relaxes
It's right on the
as the stone
Cape.
heart begins to
So you can
pulse
see
and throb
that
with unearthly energy.
Get back here.
Yeah, a
it's like here.
Vuzel,
Yeah.
master of
The
darkness.
Vuzel. We're getting near the end.
As you complete
Nance-
the ritual,
Nan-
the scroll
Nincia.
turns to
Ni-
dust in your hands.
Could be wrong.
The
Not a
rumbling noise
linguist, but
grows louder
curious.
as a
Me too.
passage opening
I
appears in
learned
the
tons
ceiling
of stuff
above the
from
heart
people on
altar.
stream. See, it's right there.
Yep.
Beautiful, very beautiful area. And you're not getting any kind of wind off the. Ooh, cool. There's an elephant sanctuary here
Very
and in the
good.
forest.
You have succeeded.
And you're
where
not
many
getting
have
any
Begin the
kind
final
of
ritual.
wind or
Surely
anything
darkness
off
will
the
return to this land,
the cape
and
there
I will never
Do you-
lie helpless in my coffin again.
to relieve the heat.
Summon a Vuzel and free the shadows
Sometimes
of
it's windy.
darkness.
Enough talk.
Enough talk. Let's
Get
get
this
this
over
over
with.
with.
Shut up, Advies.
I
Seriously,
do
we don't
believe
ask
you
him.
are jealous. Is that because this hero stopped you from summoning Iblis so long ago?
That would have also been bad.
You resent the fact that I triumphed while you failed, don't you?
Ah, ha, ha.
She has a big ass
wish
arms.
to
I wouldn't
begin
want to
your
mess with her.
moment of triumph, my dear dark master.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Let the final ritual begin.
The ritual will begin.
You begin to recite the final
So water
ritual.
restrictions here at the moment because it's
Yeah,
dry.
a Vuzel, we summon thee.
Summon thee.
What kind of water
Cold chill
restrictions?
fills you, and you feel as if your blood was being sucked from your veins. Still you continue.
It really blows my
great
mind how we can
dark
so
one,
instantaneously
enter
talk
the
to people
world
around
of
the
light.
globe. I mean, it is amazing.
You feel as if your feet were
It's-
slowly and
it's
painfully dissolving
overwhelmingly
into the floor
amazing.
as if by acid.
I'd be kind of
Somehow you
curious if we were on
continue
something
the
like
essence ritual.
Jupiter, where it might
Oh,
actually
shadows
take a
of
bit of
darkness.
delay.
Enter the
Like to talk
land of the
planet to planet.
living.
No, around the planet.
Your arms feel as if they were frozen, locked forever, holding this
Gotcha.
paper. You continue to
So you
speak
can only use a
because
certain
you
amount
have
of water
no
per day,
other
but you're by a
choice.
water source. So wouldn't
If
that
it's
be...
hot, if
Master
it's
of
salt
the
water,
forever
that
night,
doesn't work.
return to your own
It's like the
body
problem that
and
Los
live
Angeles has.
again.
I got
They're
it.
right next to an ocean, but
Your
you can't
head
use the water.
aches,
bill.
Got
and
it.
it's
So do
getting
they
incredibly
filter that
difficult to
salt
concentrate.
water?
You
They
can
have to
barely
take it from the
intone the
mountains.
last words of the
For Los
ritual.
Angeles.
So what do they do for... If you
Yeah,
cannot...
Vuzel,
Okay, so
we
if you cannot
summon
obtain the
thee.
water from the cave,
Yes!
where do you obtain the water
Yes!
then from?
The spell
He
is
was just saying
completed,
it was from
and
the
a
mountains.
Vuzel awakens. Darkness will fill the land, and
buy
we
water
will
to
never
drink.
flee the sunshine again.
So the water restriction that you use,
No!
is that for
How
like sewer
dare you.
and... Well, it doesn't matter if it's sewer when it's salt, right?
Ah, you have just shattered the
Just
bond
trying
which
to
bound
generalize in my head
Now
Would
we
you
how...
want
see
salt
who
water
is the
running
true
through your
dark
pipes? Or do you
master.
see a problem there?
I think so, maybe. Hello, Lucario Zella. How are you? Welcome to the chat. So, I
still
suppose
far
not,
greater
but
master of magic
from the
than
dams
you.
in the
I
mountains,
am a far more
So how
powerful
much
vampire than you.
water
Do
can
you
you
really
use
think
in a
your
day?
spells can harm me?
And what, do they shut it off when you hit
Yes,
that
again.
limit?
Well, there's
Or penalize you?
sometimes there's just things
But
that
my dear Katrina, I do
Sometimes
not
there's just
need
things
to
that they
cast
need to-
spells at you to destroy you.
just
intend
say
only
restrict.
to
I mean, it's
destroy
even
my
like in a large
enemy,
city like
the one you
this,
seem
where
so
you can't
fond
be watering
of.
your lawn all the time.
Care to watch
So
him
it's
die?
like only on certain days.
No!
Oh, we're
I
doing
will
good,
not let him
Lucario.
die.
We are just sitting here. We're learning about Archelon's home in South Africa, and he was telling us about the water restrictions. And then Emily lives in California and was telling us about them trying to implement water restrictions by 2020. What kind of it is Niesna? See, my American self initially thinks the K is
The tendrils
pronounced.
you clutch so desperately are
But
starting to slip through your numb.
it's
Still, there is a fire burning inside you as you realize that Katrina truly cared for you. You know that you must stop other beasts once more and forever, and prevent the Dark One from fully entering this world.
Water restrictions. Oh, I know. Sounds.
There's no place you can run to, and no place for
50
you to
gallons
hide.
per household per
Soon
day.
there won't even be a place to stand
Is that how
upon.
much?
Getting
Depends on what you're
worried,
trying to do. I
great
mean, you think
hero.
about showers and stuff like that. This is where. Yeah, okay. Now it's comedy hour.
You
So
tell
does
the
Archelon. He
ultimate
drinks a
joke
lot of
about the
Coke.
wizard
I
and the
remember he
promised
drinks
land.
like God, I don't remember how many liters, but
You
a lot of
think
Coke.
to delay your demise by
Coca-Cola.
telling stupid jokes? That wasn't
So-
even funny.
So if
Despite his
washing uses 20,
protestations, Adavis
that leaves
begins
you
to
30.
laugh.
30 for
In a
flushing the
few
toilet.
moments, he's
30 for
doubled
washing the
over,
dishes.
Still laughing uncontrollably.
You know?
Now's your
Clothes.
chance.
Well, clothes, 3 2-liter Cokes a day. That's right. I knew that. I couldn't remember it was 3 or 4. I didn't want to speak out of turn.
Wow, that's
Yeah, he drinks a lot of Coca-Cola.
that's a lot.
But he has a really good metabolism, so he never gains anything
well,
from it.
I'd still be worried more about your teeth and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Well, that Ingenuity just said, thank God he just drinks pop. Ingenuity, start drinking that water.
Okay, let's. Hopefully this doesn't lock up.
All right, here we go.
A voice forms in the air around you, seemingly coming from your glowing staff. It is time for
Shout
you
out
to
to
fulfill my final destiny. You must use me to release my mistress from her imprisonment.
Soda pop, yuck.
Sparkling water fiend here. Gee,
But
hope
baby,
you,
I can
hope you don't.
change.
I hope you don't mean like LaCroix. I had that like one place I worked. They loved LaCroix, which is like
Alright.
I
Touch
didn't
the
care
staff
for
of
that.
Irana.
I don't like
like-
sparkling water.
It was like the taste, you know, a hint
You
of
walk
a hint
in
of-
honor and
Someone,
righteousness.
Here's Arana.
This day you have freed the land of Mordavia from great evil. May you always hold high the way of the paladin.
Nice.
You have freed me from my imprisonment by the Dark One. I have driven Avuzel back to its own dimension forever.
Good job.
Your magic is of great power to have overcome the evil which was in this place. It seems we shared a dream once. You gave me hope while I was trapped in the darkness.
You're sharing.
You held me in your arms and showed me your love.
Yes.
I cannot hold you now, nor can we kiss. I am only a spirit, a ghost. It will take more magic than I have ever known before we shall ever be together again.
Quest for Glory
I
5.
can only thank you for everything you have done. I shall love you forever. Farewell.
I watched you while you sleep. I looked
Whoa.
underneath your pants and saw
your heart-shaped boxers.
your heart-shaped boxers.
Also in Quest for Glory 2.
2 weeks pass from the final encounter in the Dark One's cave. Your friends and acquaintances in Mordavia hold a party in your honor at Castle Borgov.
Oh, so the castle is
So
now
even
Happy
as
Lake
we
City.
speak,
Yep.
the swamp is drying up. Soon the pass will open, and we may trade with the outside world.
NAFTA, NAFTA, because we have to. We can finally sell our produce to others.
Yeah, we'll export garlic to all parts of the world. Everybody will be stinky.
We can even
Sure
import
we
an
will.
elephant or two, just for old
See?
time's sake.
The king has sent word that I shall be the newly appointed boyar. Castle Borgov will again protect and guard Mordavia.
Duh.
He could not have chosen a worthier person for
Everybody
the role.
hated me in the beginning.
And I mean that sincerely.
We have gathered here
Did his
to
wife
thank
come to
this
the party
hero.
too?
Yeah, she was. We'll see her.
He has driven away the shadows
Oh,
of
she's got a
darkness
rocking
from
chair
this
there.
land. Mordavia will again be the peaceful, beautiful land of our forefathers.
Da 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 da.
The people fill the room with their cheers.
Yay!
He returned Tanya to us. For that, we shall be forever grateful.
He proved that dreams can be real if you work to make them so.
He brought me back to my mommy and daddy, and you know what? They weren't even mad at me.
Yay!
You're getting tired. Everyone again gives a cheer of happiness.
What?
Igor be engraved if not for hero friend. Instead of redhead, Igor be deadhead. Little graveyard humor there.
Ugh.
I would have been burned at the stake only because I am a gypsy, if this hero had not befriended me.
That's because some people whose names we won't mention, but you know who you are, spread nasty rumors that gypsies were werewolves. How foolish to believe such things.
I love how she has her chair.
There are many here who owe their lives and happiness to this hero. In a land with a history of great heroes like Pyotr and Irana, he is one of the great.
I love the silliness of some of these point-and-click adventure
the hall
games,
is
especially
filled with
these
cheers
guys.
of excitement.
The three guys, they
Suddenly
would
hear a
constantly
familiar
ad
pair of
lib.
voices.
There, that's it. I believe this crystal ball is finally working. Do you see anything, Fenris?
There's Irana, or
Yeah, I see him. He's with a bunch of people. It's either a reward ceremony or a lynch mob.
What? Let me see. Well, it's a reward ceremony, of course. He's probably done some great deed, as usual.
As usual.
So now what?
Now we take him away and take him
his
into
adventure in
Selmaria.
Mordalia is obviously over. We bring him here to Selmaria, of course.
To your quest for Glory
Suppose he
5.
doesn't want to come here.
Ah, you forget. He is a hero. Selmaria needs a hero right now. And everyone knows a hero has to go where a hero has to go.
That's right. You have to
Let's
go
hope
where you
he
have to
knows
go.
that. Just make sure you use the right spell to teleport him. The last time you tried this, you brought the clothes and left the person behind.
This time, for sure.
Yeah,
What happened to the voice?
I think they messed up or something.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I got all 500 points. Oh,
And
yeah.
500 is the maximum points you can
Yeah.
have? Nice. Now, you can take this paladin and go into Quest for Glory 5?
Yeah.
Really? Cool.
Congratulations. You have successfully completed Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness, with the maximum possible score. We welcome you to the ranks of the few, the proud, the true
Marines.
heroes. If you have not already done so, we encourage you to play Shadows of Darkness again with the other character types. Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions.
Yay, max score! He knew what he was
Meantime, you are already a winner.
So, Tangle Gamer Girl, are you
Please
going to be
insert a
playing
writable
Space
disc
Quest
in your
3 at
floppy
some
drive.
point in the future?
Save your winning hero for use in later Quest for Glory games.
So that's going to be saved on the C.
Yeah.
And is it because it's going to be easier to get it off? I mean, why could
The
you
save character file has been created. Save this disc for use with later
Okay,
Quest
this is
for
where-
Glory
what
games
this
from
thing-
Sierra Online.
C drive is. First,
Thank
I'm
you
going to
for
save it
playing
on the
Quest
floppy
for
drive. I
Glory.
don't even know if you even have
Shadows
one.
of Darkness.
I do not have a floppy drive. Therefore, we must save it on a hard drive, and then we will copy it over with a USB drive. But of course, they didn't know about anything about USB drives when this game was out.
USB didn't exist.
Exactly.
I have 5 days work and then 3 weeks off.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're going right to the end for the school, huh? The final day on the 21st. Floppy drives, yes. Yes, and then 3 weeks off because that's how long. 3 weeks off? Wow.
That's quite a
That's
quite a bit of
quite
time
an
off.
extensive time of school off vacation.
For
I
mine, it was
thinking,
like
but
generally
maybe they stay later in the year or something, or start earlier.
the eating, sleeping, gym, writing and streaming, rating and streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like my schools, they were real kind of stingy on time off, and I mean, we generally had at least an extra week, if not more, than a lot of other school systems. Like even my winter break, it was very max 2 weeks, but even that was rare. I mean, generally it was more like 11, 12 days off.
Okay.
School starts on January 8th, I think.
So
December
it's because of where Christmas falls on that week.
Sometimes.
So
I remember in third grade,
throws it off.
I think we ended up having to come back to school for like one day, like on Friday or something.
Yeah, I don't think teachers are really excited to come back for, 1 or even 3 days of school. And so it just start out fresh on a Monday.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did with
8th.
mine.
Makes sense.
So maybe it's only 2.
Oh, she says maybe it's only 2. Okay.
Yeah.